Hi, Fabi. Good evening.
Hello.
Or good afternoon. Well, it looks like for now it's just us. So we're gonna wait maybe 5 more minutes for everyone else to log in.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yeah, tell
How
me.
I can improve my reading? Because actually I did the TOEFL this year, like in yeah, I don't remember, but it was in January, I think. And yes, but I spend a lot of time reading, but I love time. It's like I was in the third passage, and I just have like 5 minutes to finish the test. So I think I have a lot of problem in that part.
In general, I think it's just practice. It's making a habit of it. So anything you can find, maybe starting little articles or things like that, and then look for more things. No más si son cosas que te interesan y demás. I don't know, it's a force of habit. There are also lots of little tricks, como que es más para lectura veloz, pero también captando everything you're reading. But I think the best way is really just a habit, reading a lot wherever you can. Y you get a hang of it.
Okay, and what moment you know or you feel like you are ready to beat or to do the test? I don't know, because I want to do next month because I need for an scholarship, but I am afraid that I can get the same score that I got that the last time.
Well, you can take a simulation test, like a practice, with the time and everything. I'm not really sure how that works, though. You would have to ask your teacher, Paula, for her to contact the coordinators y que te den la simulación. So you can do that, and according to that grade, more or less, no puedes calcular, ya, entonces me va a ir así es así, and you can practice las áreas que te faltan después de la simulación para ya el examen final.
Okay, I will do that.
So yeah, talk to them, and I'm sure they're gonna tell you. A ver, ¿qué
Okay.
dice? Hi, Isabella. How are you? Good evening.
Hello.
I think there's a problem with the links, and that's why no one's able to.
I was in the wrong meeting.
Yeah, what happened with that? ¿Te llevó a una reunión equivocada or? I think that's the problem. I'm gonna try to fix that. No, otra vez.
I like your hairstyle.
Thank you. It was green until 2 days ago. Y se ha ido despintando. A ver. A ver ahora. All right, I think it's just gonna be the three of us for today because I don't see anyone else logging in. So let's go ahead and get started. Last time we already did the writing practice. I mean, the reading practice was the same thing as we did last time. So same time. We're gonna take around 7 minutes to finish the reading. Ahorita les comparto. And I'm gonna send it to the chat. So you can go ahead and read the document at your own pace. Before we start, the title of this document is Fabi, can you read it, please?
Sorry. Okay. It's corporate charitable giving.
Okay, and what do you think this is going to be about?
The charity.
More or less corporate.
Like I don't know, corporate that give or donation about money.
Yep, exactly that. You know, corporations giving money to charities or yeah, that pretty much. So that's going to be the topic of the text. We're going to start reading. As always, we're going to aim for like 7 minutes more or less, que es el tiempo que tendrían, bueno, calcular más o menos for you to be able to answer all the questions with time. Okay, so your 7 minutes start now. All right, guys, time's up. Is anyone not finished reading?
Me.
What paragraph are you on?
Sorry. I didn't finish.
No, don't worry. What
Sorry?
paragraph are you on? ¿En qué párrafo estás?
Also, in the last one.
Okay, so like 1.5 more minutes and empezamos. So let's.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. All right. Ahora sí. Okay, we should have finished reading by now. So we're gonna go ahead and see the questions. Okay. Is there anything that wasn't clear about the information in general of the text? Any questions? Cualquier vacío de información que haya quedado? All right. So the first question, Isabella, can you read the question? Just the question, please.
Which of the following best expresses the essential information in the highlighted sentence? Do I keep reading?
Yes, incorrect answer, Latino, please.
Incorrect answer choices change the meaning in important ways or leave out essential information.
Okay, so this is the highlighted sentence. It's CSR has evolved over the last 20 years into a formal business function inside many corporations. So it's finding like a synonym or a paraphrase to this sentence, something that means the same thing. Which one do you think it is, Isabella?
I would say I'm between I would say the third one.
Okay, which one else do you think it was? Estabas
First.
entre dos. Yeah, but why would you think entre los dos? Why did you choose the third one?
Because it's talking how it became formally incorporated into businesses.
They're gonna paraphrase each other. So even some words are gonna be repeated. Been formally incorporated into a formal business practice. So palabras hermanitas. Ahí está que está parafraseando. No, so that one was pretty. Ahí está. So we're gonna see the answer.
Was it that one?
Yes, it was. Good job, Isabella. Okay, so we're gonna see the next one. Okay, this one is about inferral. So again, no te da el texto tal cual. In the answers aren't exactly written in the text. You have to kind of sacar tus conclusiones. Okay, Fabi, can you read the question, please? And you tell us which one you think it is.
Okay. Which of the following can be inferred from paragraph 2 about the existence of formal corporate social responsibility programs with companies? And maybe B?
Okay, they were limited in scope by opponents who did not believe in them. Why do you say that? Why do you think it's this one?
Because in one part of the text says that not all companies are agree with this corporate social responsibility.
In this paragraph, though, it's important to see that we're talking about this paragraph.
Okay.
Here we're talking about here, people who believe that companies should give to charity often point out the intangible but very real practical benefits that result from the corporation. So we're talking about how it can help. And it's not just to help the company, but because they have a responsibility to do it. And how it really helps the community for them to give money and why they have to give money more or less. So in this paragraph, we're not really mentioning any opposition yet. Más adelante sí habla. But in this second paragraph, no. Vamos eliminando los demás.
Okay.
Let's see the bottom one. They expanded greatly in number due to growing popularity in the 1960s. En este párrafo hablamos de historia. Not really, I think so. So I think this one we can eliminate it. They generally existed as a formal business function even before 1990. Here in the second paragraph, again, hay historia, fechas.
No.
No, like, eso igual, clave de la vida, si ven like fechas and there are no numbers here at all, they're like, no, we're not talking about paragraph 2 at all. They were limited in scope. Y hemos dicho que eso está más adelante, the opposition. I think the one that can fit most, because it's here in the text, is they provide certain real-world advantages that are difficult to quantify. No, yes, esta parte. Often point to the intangible but very real practical benefits that they. And I think that would be the one. Siempre el proceso de eliminación, ¿no? If you're not really sure, see which ones are absolutely impossible que sea esa opción, o estas dos, las tachas por completo, y así solo te quedas entre menos opciones. Yeah, it's the first one. So good, thank you, Fabi. Okay, this asks for us to interpret a part of the text or explain what the purpose is of this in the text. So en el, ¿qué párrafo está? Here, in the same paragraph, más abajito. Isabella, can you read the question and you tell us which one you think it is, please?
The author uses road and bridges as an example of. I would say the last one.
Publicly financed structures that can help a company conduct business. Okay. I'm also between two. It could be this one or possibly projects that large companies should pay for in the communities they serve. Now, both are talking about the purpose this provides to, well, the benefits these structures provide to the company. So let's read that last paragraph or that last sentence. Scarce community resources, including tax revenue and real estate, are all located to the construction and creation of roads and bridges that enables a company to make money. So they allow them to make money. Which one do you think it is? Con eso. Again, palabras hermanitas, so almost paraphrasing. So I agree that it's the last one.
How do you know it was correct?
Vamos a ver. And yes, when in doubt, always look for palabras hermanitas. You know, they're gonna be similar sentences. Okay, so look for a synonym now. ¿Dónde estás en el texto? That's the sinónimo. Okay. Fabi, can you please read the question and you tell us which one you think it is?
Okay, the word disproportionality in the passage is closer to in the meaning of
¿Cuál no podría ser, like, at all? ¿Cuál eliminas de tacho?
morally.
Immorally, todas entran en contexto, digamos. Creo que
Mm.
menos esta, reasonably, porque reasonably sería como que justo, no in reason, and it's not fair, no disproportion. So I think this one. Las demás
Okay.
técnicamente podrían entrar, pero de la forma más precisa entre estas tres. Immorally, we're not really talking about morals, I think, that much in this paragraph. So I don't know if moral really fits. So I don't think it's this one either. Tienes razón. So estamos entre dos, uncontrollably and excessively.
Maybe uncontrollably.
Okay.
I don't know, because it's like not proportionally, so maybe.
Exactly. So let's read the sentence. Arguably, companies can disproportionately benefit financially from the use of these. So, ¿qué está describiendo? El beneficio. Su beneficio maybe, we could say it's uncontrolled, ¿no? Si es una empresa muy, muy grande, es como que sí, como Coca-Cola, que crece y crece y crece y crece. Pero more precisely, creo que solo quiere decir que es demasiado, ¿no? In comparison to what they should benefit. It's excessive. So sometimes if the word is too specific, no, esos son los trucos que intentan hacerlos desvariar. Cuando son oraciones, a veces hay partes de la oración que son demasiado específicas o en general la oración es demasiado específica para la pregunta, cuando la pregunta está pidiendo algo mucho más general. Now, in this case, they were all very specific y creo que hubiera tenido que ver más información en el texto, ¿no? Que hable de moralidad, que hable de really a really big, uncontrollable company. Excessive is a little more general. So I think this fits best. Thank you, Fabi. Let's see the next one. Now, these are the really simple. It just asks you what this is referring to. So, Isabella, can you read the question and you tell us which one you think it is?
The word it highlighted in the paragraph 2 refers to where is it? Oh, okay. Um, I would say community.
Okay, let's read this last. Porque cuando tiene muchas cláusulas, así muchas comas, muchas ideas ahí juntas, this gets confusing. Like, what are we talking about? So just look at the clause it's in. So sería esta comita. A corporation should prioritize charitable giving to show its commitment to the welfare of people who allow it to flourish. So what's the relation here? Who's flourishing? ¿Quién está? O si no, esta partecita del final igual te ayuda. Who is flourishing? Or what is flourishing? ¿La comunidad o la empresa?
Company then? I don't know.
I think it's the company. Okay, a corporation should prioritize charitable giving to show its commitment to the welfare of people. No, porque aquí hablamos de que la corporación should give back. So it's the company that's flourishing. Sí, es igual. Cuando hay muchas cláusulas, buscar la partecita, la clausulita en la que está nomás. And how it starts. Here, the subject, el que empieza, is the corporation. So the company, same thing. Thank you, Isabela. Next one. Igual, sacar conclusiones, making your own sort of conclusion of the text. So Fabi, can you please read this one? And you tell us which one you think it is.
Okay, according to the paragraph 3, which of the following has been, sorry, a little problem. I don't see.
All right.
Okay, I see now. Okay, no, I don't see right now. According to the paragraph 3, which of the following has been true of social responsibility company? mm, mm,
We'll give you a hint. It's more or less in the end of the paragraph. This conclusion.
okay, the second one.
Okay, they posted record high profits and strong earnings in most cases. Typically generate greater value over time than their shareholders. Okay, so esto igual, ¿no? Value, what are we referring to? I think value could be a little more general, especialmente como en el párrafo de arriba. They talk about other benefits de dar plata, caridad, which is que it's good publicity, for example, for the company. So that's one thing. No solo es la ganancia económica, sino que they look good in front of to the public. They have a stronger bond with their community. Eso menciona todas estas cosas. Entonces creo que valor no solo va a just the economical gain. So something a little more, igual, palabras hermanitas. Value. So I think it would more likely be this one. Let's see the other ones, porque las eliminamos. They encouraged other companies to have similar CSR policies. No, bueno, sí compara, pero no dice que las otras lo han hecho bien, digamos. It says that they would be to their shareholders compared to those who do not. So they did better than, no les han inspirado han hecho better than. They enjoyed a strong stock price and global market share, also like very specific, that I don't really think it's mentioned at any part in the text, especially cuando estamos hablando de estas empresas. So I would go for the first one. Do you agree? Do you both agree? Isabela, what do you think?
I agree.
All right. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Outperformed, esa palabra. Bueno, esa palabra outperformed. Is it clear? Sorry guys, mi conexión igual. Okay, so yeah, it was the first one. This word outperformed. Is it clear for everyone?
Can you explain it again, please?
So when you're competing, like in an athletic competition, in any competition, es como que miden tu performance, tu rendimiento, ¿no? En este caso quiere decir como que rendimiento. So when you out algo, out una acción a alguien, lo haces mejor que. No, si estás en un concurso de baile, oh, I outdanced fulanito de tal. No, es que bailé mejor que. So in this case, it would be outperformed, rinden mejor que their competitor companies in the. So it says the same thing, you know, they have greater value or they outperformed their value. All right, next one, igual de sinónimos. Isabella, can you please read the, espera, vamos a buscar it. Can you please read the question and you tell us which one you think it is?
The word engage in the passage is closest in meaning to participate.
Yeah, that one pretty simple, right? They should only engage in activities. Igual si lo puedes reemplazar ahí tiene sentido. Perfecto. It can only participate in activities. And yes, good job, Isabella. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Another one that asks for interpretation. Fabi, can you go ahead and read the question, please? And you tell us which one you think it is.
Okay. According to the paragraph 5, which of the following is true of the reason why a company has a moral obligation to donate to charity?
Look for the keyword in the paragraph as well. So just
Okay. Maybe B. I'm not sure.
okay. The communities in which a company operates enable the company to succeed. Yeah, I think that's more or less general statements. So I would go with this one also strongly. Let's read the other ones though. Companies are often responsible for economic downturns affecting all society. Not necessarily. It doesn't imply that in any point. Solo dice que, bueno, es afectada más bien la empresa por todas estas cosas económicas. The other one, companies should exploit workers in local communities. Más bien dice lo opuesto, ¿no? They have to give back to the community. So esta, nada que ver. Primero en eliminarse. And shifts in a public opinion can negatively impact a company's reputation and value. It could be saying something similar, but again, it's much too specific. En ningún momento dice que realmente cómo habla o la opinión de la comunidad. Not just how they really depend on, not necessarily because of opinion, but in general, todo el funcionamiento. So esa es la más general, creo, que apunta a eso. So the information in all of these is a little too specific and not fully correct. Ahí está. And it's correct. Good job, Fabi. Okay, these ones, I don't know if we managed to see them last time. Sí, creo que vimos una. But they give you a sentence and you have to see where it would fit best. A trick to do this, bueno, leer la oración antes y después, ¿no? But also look for contrasting ideas. For example, these crises led to a lack of available public funds to run popular community aid programs that benefit the most vulnerable people. So this is continuing. These crises, tiene que ser alguna oración que ya haya mencionado las crisis, ¿no? Las primeras, cómo abre la oración, te va a dar la pista grande de dónde tienes que colocarla. So, Isabela, can you tell us where in the text do you think it would fit? Posición A, B, C, o D.
I would say before B.
Okay, so here,
Yeah.
I think both, this could continue talking about the crises, right? So I think it could be between B or C. Pero justo por esto, ¿no? Aquí ya empieza el tema, así que no menciona nada antes, nada que ver, no puede ser A. And here it closes and the information is already kind of lost up here, so I don't think it would be D. So I think we're between B and C. Let me just... And yes, it is B, correct. Okay, and last one. Okay, esta no hemos visto la anterior clase. Now this is also an important one. In the real test, it's also worth 2 points. So here are the instructions for this one. An introductory sentence for a brief summary of the passage is provided below. Complete the summary by selecting the 3 answer choices that express the most important ideas in the passage. Some answer choices do not belong in the summary because they express ideas that are not presented in the passage or are minor details in the passage. So, en general, es escoger, ¿no?, las oraciones que mejor resuman todo el texto. Okay, so the introduction sentence, esta primera oración empieza su resumen. Fabi, can you read the first question or the sentence, please?
Sure. Many employees lost their jobs despite the existence of SCR program. That's one. Sorry. Large companies have a moral obligation to the communities that enable them to provide and prosper.
Okay, so that's our opening sentence. The first one. Ahora sí, Fabi, la primera, porfa.
Okay. Many employees lost their jobs despite the existence of SCR programs and charitable giving platforms run by large companies.
Is this important information? Do you think it's a main idea o es un detalle?
I think it's a detail.
Yeah, it's a little detail that's not really very, it's not a main idea. So I don't think this one is correct. Next one, can you read the sentence, please, Isabela? This one.
You want me to read the answer?
Yeah, this one. Esta oración, porfa.
Companies tend to benefit more than the communities they serve from the allocation of common resources that promote commerce and economic activity.
Okay, do you think this is a main idea or a supporting detail?
I would say it's a detail.
Yeah, I think it's this point.
Oh, no, yeah, it is an idea.
Si se repite o se habla mucho y como que llega a esta misma conclusión y esto se menciona varias veces, ¿no? Throughout the text. ¿En qué formas? But yeah, I think this is the main idea. So we're going to check that one. Son tres, ¿no ve? Veamos una, nos faltan dos. Next one. Economic downturns cause many companies to create CSR programs for publicity and promotional reasons. What do you guys think? Is this a supporting detail or a main idea?
A detail too.
A detail, right? Because it's mentioned once, it's mentioned very briefly. No hay muchas ideas que insistan sobre esto. Next one. Critics of CSR do not believe in the economic value of such programs, but history has proven those critics to be inaccurate in many circumstances. Is this a main idea or a supporting detail?
Supporting detail.
It is kind of specific because they only talk about it in one paragraph, but I also think they extend it very much, ¿no? En el párrafo donde sí hablan a los que se oponen, es todo un párrafo. So I would say this is also one of the main ideas. I would select this one as well. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Can you read, Fabi, please?
The legal code in most states in the US dictates that companies establish, run, and maintain a transport SCR program.
So is this a detail or a main idea?
Detail.
Yeah, en ningún punto realmente se extiende en el código legal y so I don't think this is a main idea or a strong idea. And the last one, can you read, Isabella, please?
CSR programs often enhance social support for companies while simultaneously enriching their connection to the local community.
And bueno, es lo último que queda, so ya serían tres. Y sí, no, they insist a lot on this idea. They mention it throughout several paragraphs. So with these three, sí, yo creo que estos tres serían, no, the strongest sentences, the ones that best summarize everything. And yeah, it was those three. So estas ya son 10. So those are normally the 10, well, the types of questions there are. And yes, they're more or less 10 questions on for each text. So eso sería. We're going to leave it there, guys. I don't know if you have any questions or comments or any tips in general about the reading part.
I'm good.
Okay. Bueno, hoy es su última clase de los, creo que solo eres tú, Isabela, ¿no? Que está en el 1506, perdón.
No, I don't know.
Or well, in class today. Pero sí. Bueno, sí, no, tú estás en el curso 1506.
I think I have classes until next week.
You do? Wait, let me just check. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna. So neither of you are.
No, I don't know.
No, los dos están. Ok. Bueno, igual les voy a mandar la encuesta entonces y bueno, la llenan. Como no están en el 1806, ponen el 1506, ponen el numerito en las últimas 3 preguntas, responden 2906 nomás, el nombre de su curso. So, van llenando la encuesta, porfa, y ya saben, ya pueden salirse de la reunión. So, have a nice weekend, guys. It's viernes, yay. And have a good rest of your evening. It was nice seeing you today, and eso.
Gracias.
Bye, guys. Ahí está.
Bye. Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Fabi. See you.